People always ask me how I keep all these plates spinning. The truth? I don't. We do. So last episode, I told you about how this whole thing started. My dad, the bucket strategy, 40 years of doing this one way. Now I'm going to show you how we're doing it differently. And it all starts with a trip to Vegas that had nothing to do with gambling and everything to do with just getting in the room. We're up here at the top of the Rio in the Voodoo Lounge. For many of you that have been here, you know what that is, but if you haven't been here, it used to be, it maybe still is, one of the most incredible locations here in Las Vegas. But we're here in Las Vegas this weekend because we're sponsoring the Desert Dogs lacrosse team, and we're doing all sorts of things with them. Last night we were up on the balcony over here, overlooking the beautiful strip of Las Vegas, smoking cigars and drinking fine whiskeys. It was fantastic. We're networking with all the other sponsors of the team. And we've got my team members here. I've got Joe, I've got Josh, Emily, and John Leatherwood, and several other people here from Lucia Capital Group. This is a Lucia Capital Group event. And so just one of the many different hats that I wear from day to day. So here's the thing about a trip like this. It's not just one event. It's an entire day of building relationships, and every single touch point matters. Tonight is going to be great. We've got a whiskey tasting starting around 4 o'clock. At 5 o'clock, we've got a nice dinner on the 50th floor, which is one floor below where I'm sitting right now. It's a restaurant called High Stakes. And then we're going to leave from High Stakes and take a shuttle over to the Lee family arena, where we'll watch the game. We're going to hang out at Wayne's tailgate, do a little more mingling and having some good time, hanging out with friends and networking. And then we're going to watch the game. And we've got Joe Tsai's suite. And so Joe owns both the Desert Dogs and the Seals lacrosse teams in the NLL league. And so we're also at Lucia Capital Group, we also sponsor the Seals lacrosse team. So it's actually kind of cool. So we get the ping pong from Seals events to Las Vegas Desert Dogs events and games. And look, this isn't just a business play for me. I love lacrosse, and lacrosse is personal. I played lacrosse back in college. I was a face-off specialist and a midfielder, and so it kind of brings me back to my so-called roots of lacrosse, and man, what I would give to be able to suit up and play that game again. So after the game, we've got a great after party. There's going to be a few hundred people out here on the balcony. But that's the beauty of being in a room like this. You never know who you're going to connect with. Hey, what was that position called that for your first job?
Pit clerk.
Pit clerk. We're trying to remember what it was.
Clerk, yeah.
So that was Patrick Miller. He's the CEO here at the Rio, and we're just him and Han about how we were hanging out last night. It's a life lesson he's learning. You know, he's going through ups and downs, and you know he's a real tough kid. I sent him a text message this morning. I'll read it to you. Oh, someone just shot three.
Do some cool stuff tonight.
I said, good luck today. Just remember this. Most people view things simply from the ground floor. They run into challenges and make excuses, but Lucias are winners. We rise above and are unstoppable. And I said, you are unstoppable. And you know what I got for that? I got a thumbs up.
Exactly.
Well, he's busy getting ready for the game and whatnot, which is cool. And that's really what all this comes down to. It's not about the events. It's about what they represent. You know, I look at it kind of differently, I think, than most, and it's really about building community, right? Community in everything that we do, whether it's Lucia Capital Group with our financial advisors and our clients and our relationships, like I mentioned, the Seals and the Desert Dogs and others, or also with the Quotient advisor community, right? We're building community with financial advisors all across the country where we collaborate and share ideas on how we can help better serve our clients. And so community is really special to me. It's really important. It's how I was raised, and it's just ingrained in every single business that we operate here. So community is what it's all about. I'm really proud of my team. You know, they've all kind of latched on to this journey to 1 million mission that we all have. And by doing so through community. So that's really what we're all about here.
But at the end of the day, none of this means anything if I lose sight of why I'm doing it in the first place.
So, family is number one, and even when I travel, it's still all about family. It's the reason why I do it. And so I got my iPad right here. My son, who is a basketball player, a shooting guard at University of Colorado in Colorado Springs, Division II NCAA team. They've got a game going on right now. So here I am, we're setting up downstairs. I'm upstairs shooting this film right now while I'm watching the game. And any minute now, my daughter is getting ready for her winter formal. And so I'll be getting a FaceTime on my phone from her with, so I get to see her in her dress and her boyfriend, and right before they head out to dinner tonight. And then my wife, who is, you guys may have seen her in other videos, she's the glue. She's the one that keeps it all together. Super supportive of me, supportive of both of our kids in our journeys in life. And, it's just an amazing human being. Couldn't do any of this without her. So family is always number one.
So before we headed downstairs for the whiskey tasting, we grabbed Josh and shot a quick video for the community. And honestly, this might be the best explanation of what we're building and why. Check it out.
Hi, I'm Ray Lucia Jr., CEO and co-founder of Quotient Advisor Community and Quotient Advisor Partners. And I just wanted to say, couldn't do any of that without these two guys here, Josh Hotzenpiller and my cousin, family. We've grown up together, Joe Lucia.
Hi, I'm Joe Lucia, president of Lucia Capital Group and partner of Quotient Advisor Partners. And we're happy to welcome you to our community.
Hey, what's going on? Josh Hotzenpiller, and I'm partner at Quotient Advisor Partners. And we are thrilled that you found yourself here. Inside of this ecosystem and community, you're gonna have amazing resources, connect with new friends, and really help you go further faster. And Ray, what was the vision behind this? Why are we doing this?
It goes way back to when Joe and I are running our own wealth management firm. And, we've got a small group, about 20 financial advisors, a couple $1 billion in client assets. And Josh, we want to grow, right? And we're growing within there with our clients and our advisors. And we just think we can go further, faster as well if we partner with other financial advisors. And that can just be a number of different ways. We've built several different businesses over the years together, Joe and I, all around serving our advisors and this ecosystem that we call wealth management. And so, we put it all together. This was a few years ago. We're like, how can we better serve people, right? People, there's a great need for financial planning. There's just not enough financial planners out there. Financial advisors and wealth advisors. In fact, wealth advisors are aging, and we can't replace them fast enough. There's a lot of career changers entering into this arena, and then there's technology as well, kind of supporting that gap. But I looked at it and like, how can we take all the different resources that we've built over the years and put it together? And that's kind of how the Quotient Advisor community came about. It's really just about connecting with financial advisors. One thing that I've learned is no one has the single best answer to every solution, whether it's practice management, how you run your practice, whether it's lead generation, how do you meet more clients, how do you hire and retain good staff, right? Financial advisors have all figured it out different ways, and we're all kind of siloed in our own different industries in a way within the wealth advisory industry. If you're affiliated with a broker-dealer, you end up just collaborating with other advisors within your own broker-dealer or your RIA. Quotient Advisor Community is designed to spread across different channels, whether you're a bank or wirehouse advisor, an independent advisor with an RIA or broker-dealer or corporate RIA structure. And so you can actually engage with others and learn across channels.
Yeah.
And so we want to build that platform. We're blessed because we have the capabilities to do that. We have the team to execute on that vision, and we're doing it every single day.
And Joe, how is this community and this whole vision and strategy been not only beneficial to you, but how have you been able to be a benefit to others?
Well, I think, being a financial advisor myself, one of the challenges I have is, how do I meet with clients? How do I run a business? How do I meet with my other financial advisors and help them run their business? And, being part of Quotient Advisor Partners and part of this community really allows me to do that. I could focus on what I love doing most, which is helping people, continuing to build that trust and help the clients. Our big vision is, how do we help 1 million American households with their retirement? And I can do it all by myself. I need a team. I need other advisors that I could share ideas with, share strategy, discuss day in and day out, whether it was a good day or a bad day, and be part of the community.
Listen, if you're watching this, you probably can relate to a lot of the things that we're talking about here, and we're excited to get to know you. We want to encourage you to explore this community in every way, from our courses to idea sharing, as we've talked about, to showing up at events that we host. But we're excited to get to know you. And guys, I just appreciate the vision that you've had and really just the willingness to put this out to the community.
Well, we appreciate you partnering with us, Josh.
My pleasure. My
And
pleasure.
Joe, let's go further, faster together.
That's the vision. That's the team. Now it's time to put it into action. A room full of sponsors and good whiskey and a lot of introductions to make.
First of all, I just want to thank the Desert Dogs. Jonah, thank you so much. I see Paul Speaker back here and the entire Desert Dogs family. We couldn't be more proud to be sponsors of the Desert Dogs. I'm super looking forward to tonight's game. We're going to get a win tonight, right? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, a little bit of business. Are you guys ready for about a 30-minute seminar on asset management? I'm going to spare you guys because I don't want to get between us and Max over here, who's going to take care of us with the whiskey tasting. But real quick, it would behoove me if I didn't point out this really fine-looking gentleman on this card. If you guys pull this out of your kit or wherever it may be, this is my cousin Joe. He's the president of Lucia Capital Group. He runs this market here for us in Las Vegas. And if you know one thing about Joe, you look at this picture today, he will be better looking tomorrow. But anyway, I just want to thank you guys all for being here, and God bless. And here is Max. Let's rock and roll.
When you sponsor a sports team, people think it's about getting your logo on a jersey. It's not. It's about being in a room with 30 other business owners who also believe in this city, who also write big checks, and who might need exactly what we do. Tonight was our introduction. LCG, who we are, what we manage, why we're here. That's how relationships start. So here's what most people don't see. Everyone in this arena tonight got a jersey with Wayne Gretzky's name and our logo on it. And that's like 6,000 plus people walking out there wearing our brand. But that's really not the play. The play is this. Every jersey came with this card. It directs them to take a retirement readiness quiz. It's free, and it only takes like 5 minutes. But now we have their information. We know where they stand financially, and we have a reason to follow up. That's not a sponsorship. That's a pipeline. It's just one night, one event, but thousands of potential leads. That's how we're building towards 1 million households.
right, guys, we had a hell of a day. We did a lot. It was so fun. And I can't help but to think that most people, they're in the weeds. They're in the daily chaos, and they make excuses when things don't go their way. And just being up here at the top of the Rio, looking at the Vegas Strip, it gives me an opportunity to take a step back and rise above the noise and to really think about what's important in life and in business. And that's the people, that's the relationships. And that's how things happen. When you make great relationships, there's nothing else that can replace that. And things will just start happening your way. And that's really what's happened in my life. And meeting the team here at the Las Vegas Desert Dogs, in the San Diego Seals lacrosse team, and seeing the team at Lucia Capital Group, interact with them, it's like family. And that is what's most important. And so if you're just thinking about whether it's your job or your friends or your financial advisor and it's your clients, I just encourage you to just take a step back, rise above it. And that's the vaulted view way of thinking. And you will start to see how things connect and interconnect, and things will start going your way. And I love the fact that I've got a fantastic team who do everything for each other. And that's the kind of culture that I try to create within my own family and within business. And that's the life I try to lead. So I'll leave you guys with this. God bless, and thanks for following Journey to a Million.
So that's Vegas. It's one trip in 2 days, a whiskey tasting where we introduce ourselves to a room full of strangers, an arena where about 6,000 people walked out wearing our logo and holding a card that connects them into our world. A conversation with my two partners about why any of this really matters. This is how you build something, not from behind a desk like I am today. So in the next episode, I'm going to show you the machine behind all of this, the team, the companies, and a conversation with the guy who's been building this thing with me since day one, my cousin Joe. So subscribe to follow the journey, and we're just getting started.